artificial IoT, and certified vertical solutions. In edge sensing, Advantech integrates
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome to Advantech World Partner Conference. I'm Tiger.
I'm Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine, you know how many partners to join the WPC this
Wow,
time?
this is a great question. Actually, this is our first time to invite online streaming. You know, actually, there are more than 400 people participating here. And actually, there are more than 1,000 viewers online for live streaming right now. Wow.
Wow, 1,000 partners online. Thank you for participation. In the morning session, we would like to show you Advantech business strategies, innovative solutions for unlocking digital transformation with industrial IoT.
And you know, while learning the business, what is the most important part is to know the trend and what's happening in the market.
Let's welcome Jiu Su from Corporate Investment and David Ye from IoT.Sense Consulting Service to show us market trend in 2020.
Welcome Jill and David.
Hi, David.
Morning, Jill.
Okay, you know, actually, I Googled the key technology trend for year 2020, and here's the result. Digital transformation, ecosystem, edge to cloud, decoupling, empower age, and artificial intelligence. They are 100% fit into our topic today. But you know what? Even though digital transformation is already been mentioned for many years, but we seldom to hear the actual achievement. So what's the real impact to the enterprise?
Before discussing impact, we should talk about what digital transformation means in 2019. Rather than optimization, CEO now really look into digital transformation to fundamentally change their businesses. So among the technology that you listed, I think AI is the one that will profoundly change how we work. AI has the ability to recognize pattern in data and be able to make more accurate prediction. Even better, they can take data in a comprehensive way and provide us with a best overall result recommendation.
Okay, well, for me, the first time I realized AI is a real thing is the time when AlphaGo defeated Lee Sedol in 2016. I think most people are just like me, don't really understand what's AI and how AI could really help us in all aspects. But in recent years, we really see some of a truly application put into operational process, into machine and the equipment and the drive user behaviors like robotics, machine vision, and the natural language processing.
Right. AI is actually closer to our life than we think. In fact, we're using AI to accelerate our QC process. So today, people understand that AI has the most value in predicting results for a very specific problem or provide recommendation for a very specific scenario. For example, if I keep manufacturing with certain parameter, will my quality stay good? Or if I'm seeing the machine signal trending in a certain way, will my machine keep operating? And in the case of computer vision, are the image I'm seeing okay, or are there things I need to fix right away?
Okay, computer vision requires a lot of computational power. So it seems like enterprise need to build a huge size of AI server to process all this data on AI applications. But given my understanding, actually cloud computing resources are very expensive with limitations. So actually decentralized computing should be the future. So this is the reason why the cloud to edge, edge to cloud, the concept are so popular recently. We'll see thousands of data centers, millions of private cloud nodes, and the billions connected edges.
Right, I agree with you 100%, Joe. Counterintuitively, public cloud is actually more expensive than people expected. So to run AI solution efficiently, we need a mixture of platform. This usually starts with a software platform on the cloud for AI modeling development and AI model lifecycle management. With that, we can move data to very powerful computing resources for training And these resources can usually be built on-premise or on the public cloud. Once that training has been done, we need to put that inference engine to the edge for real-time prediction and action. So the last concept is called the Empower Edge. And Empower Edge is actually one of the hottest topics right now because it is how we can make truly smart and autonomous things.
But a mixture of platform, a mixture of Empower Edge, it sounds like sci-fi. How will company be able to combine so much technology together? I could only think few companies in the world with the capability to deliver such a complicated solutions. But if a company, they have limited resources, they have limited talents, but they still want to use AI, what should they do?
Right, it is very taxing for a company to try to build everything themselves. But fortunately, in 2019, the world realized and come to a consensus that each solution provider, when providing their distinct value, they need to provide them in a decoupled manner. So solution provider, even the big ones, they're trying to decouple their own solutions in a meaningful manner. But of course, it's not possible to have everything integrable with each other. So with that, people with similar business value or goals will eventually come together to form an ecosystem to find a common ground where meaningful decoupling will happen and integration will happen for explosive innovation.
Okay, I got it. So that's the reason why we talk so much a lot on decoupling, refactoring, and the co-creation recently. Ecosystem is so important for every company who wants to run a digital business. So we Advantech, we work with our partner together to form an ecosystem, and we hope the common ground for integration will be our WisePath marketplace. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill and Debbie again. From their sharing, we have seen a lot of opportunities out there from the market trend. Now the next question is that, how can we work together for those growing opportunities? Now I would like to invite Linda Chai, President of Industrial IoT Group, to share with Advantech growing strategies. Welcome, Linda.
Good morning. Welcome everyone to Advantech Industrial IoT Partner Conference. Actually, the story comes from 1 year ago, why we are here today. 1 year ago, Advantech hosted first IoT Co-Creation Summit in Suzhou, Shanghai, last November. There are more than 6,000 participants join our event to co-creating the future of IoT world. But the most important today is that we have more than 450 people join our event from more than 40 countries. But last but not least, what have we done in the past year for co-creating with our partner? Today, if you see outside, we have that 16 partners demonstrate their partner solution co-creating with Advantech. I would like to thank you again for all the partners co-creating with Advantech for the future of IoT world. Thank you. First of all, I would like to share with you 2019 Advantech Industrial IoT Business Group, the business result forecast. We still have 1 month to go, but pretty much we are accurate on the forecast. Okay. Here is the selling quantity number for Advantech Industrial IoT, including IoT device, data acquisition module, and iConnected product, and also the edge computer. Without your support, we are not able to achieve this significant number. And with your continuous support, we are able to challenge the higher growth rate next year. But what are the transformative technology to grow the IoT growth? We talk about AI and 5G. AI and 5G, yes. 5G is right now the most buzzword in the market. It provides low latency and low power and high data transfer rate through 5G mobile network. But AI, because all the data are still essential and remain stay on as a backbone for IoT software and application. AI in manufacturing market is estimated to grow rapidly with annual compound growth rate around 50% by 2025. Especially lastly for IoT, the growing opportunity for IoT. According to IDC report, there will be 41.6 billion devices by 2025. I would say that for AI and 5G are the cornerstone for IoT technology. So next one, I will share with you what are the key growth strategy for Advantech Industrial IoT Business Group. Digitalizing edge-to-cloud solution, enabling edge intelligent solution, and powering for success. First of all, Advantech edge-to-cloud solution is include a new generation of wireless IoT gateway and empowered by H-Link software. And lastly, we provide the private solution WISE stack. Advantech just released the new generation of wireless IoT gateway, and through different wireless technology, including Wi-Fi, RFID, LoRaWAN, and cellular technology. If you can see here, in addition to wireless technology, we have strong capability for the I/O and acquisition. 5G, next year, we are going to launch the first 5G-ready cellular router. Advantech router provide a very easy way for our customer to build up a connectivity between isolated network and high reliability. But about the low power WAN, we all know that low power WAN is essential for innovative IoT connectivity. We have full range for the low power WAN devices and the gateway for LPWAN and LoRaWAN and LoRa and IoT and LTM. With a comprehensive Advantech wireless IoT gateway, is a foundation to build up a reliable IoT network. H-Link, WISE Pass H-Link. This is a lightweight and cross-platform middleware that can collect data, pre-processing the data, and transmit to multi-cloud. What are the compelling features of WISE Pass H-Link? One of them is Equipment Model Builder. Equipment Model Builder is collect different data set, pre-processing, and integrate into Equipment Model Builder to allow user can remotely monitoring and manage many devices and also our machine. Secondly, we can support multi-cloud platform. And the third one is communication breakpoint. So the data will be stored and forward when the communication is resumed. And lastly, about the encryption. It's very important that we provide the security encryption for the remote data update. OPC-UA. OPC-UA is the predominant industrial standard communication for automation industry. Advantech HSRP support OPC-UA, provide integration and communication. With our HSRP, our edge computer with OPC-UA support can be used in various IoT support. Last about cloud. The observation we have is that most of our customers are embedded in the industry. They feel not safe to put the data on the public cloud. Many customers looking for private cloud solution on-premise. WISE Pass and WISE Stack is Advantech private cloud solution. It provides full integration capability with cloud capability and so development data set. This is ideal for IoT application to secure and to provide your data in-house. It provides simulated integration with our WISE Pass services with all the Advantech product, edge, and also the device. Lastly, I want to summarize edge-to-cloud solution. edge-to-cloud digitalization, Advantech not only provide the comprehensive IoT wireless gateway, we also provide different software packages in each layer. With Advantech edge cloud digitalization, we are able to shorten your development cycle and to transform data to information, to knowledge, and to wisdom quickly and easily. Second growth strategy, edge intelligence solution. Enable edge intelligence solution, I want to introduce you XNavi. XNavi is a Advantech integrated software development kit for machine vision, motion control, data acquisition, machine control monitoring, AI, and visualization at the edge. The software XNavi promotes Advantech product with a combination of our software packages, XNavi, and all the edge computer. We provide a great benefit to lower your total cost of ownership and also definitely shorten our development cycle for the time to market. As at the beginning, Jill and David talked about AI. This is very important for IoT application to bring AI to the edge. Cloud is very important, but for the IoT world, most of the AI need to be done at the edge because we need real-time processing, low latency. But how to do that? Because AI requires high computing power and also industrial reliability. We work with tier 1 technology vendor like NVIDIA and Intel to develop many products for edge AI. And the lower part, SC700 series, designed with NVIDIA Jetson platform. This is the combination, it's actually with the GPU workstation performance, but in an embedded module. With this, with low power efficiency and high performance computing, we are able to bring the AI to the edge with MIC700 series. And for the Sky series, this is support NVIDIA, Tesla, and Quadro car. It's optimized for GPU performance, and we support up to 10 GPU cards. Control. When we talk about the edge, most of our edge computer on Advantech and also edge device is involved with all the control. This September, we released the first ultra compact, the automation controller, WISE 5000. This is not just compact. We provide the expansion module for different I/O, communication, and control. This is the one we support the high performance Core I and with the expansion for PCI Express. With this one, we are able to work with the customer to facilitate their application on the field side quickly. The last one is important is that Advantech have many good products and new products, and our customers know the market. But without we are working together, it's not easy that we can make the success greater. So partnering for success in digital era. The partnership is all about engagement, creation, stickiness, and mindshare. We co-develop the project and business with our channel partner. We create new value together with collaborative contribution that we have shown you later will be our co-creation solution with our partner outside. And mindshare, this is very important that we both can achieve strategic objective together with all the different collaboration. Last one, I want to share with you some of the global practice. We have worked with our partner globally so far, such as the channel JV. The past 2 years, we established our regional sales office, what we call RBU, in Turkey and Vietnam. That is the joint venture with our channel partner. And also, we have different kind of partnership for the channel, also for the WISE Pass VAR program. And also, we have at least a generation and together this patient to do the fulfillment with the customer. In the tomorrow afternoon, we will have a channel workshop. The channel workshop, we will share with you more MyShare program. Only very important is that strong partnership deliver strong business result. That's all the partnership for. In the end, I want to summarize and wrap up with the 3 key strategy with you. Digitalization, H2 solution. Advantech provide a comprehensive on the edge and the device and data acquisition. More than that, we have WISE Pass and the WISE Pass cloud services and also WISE Pass H-Link software. Second, enable intelligent solution with XNavi, integrated software development kit. Last but not the least, partnering for success. Everyone might hear lots of words, but I really think it's true with the partnership we have here. We go alone, we go very fast. But only go together, we can go far. Thank you very much for coming here today. And I hope you enjoy all the program we arranged for you. Thank you.
Thank you for Linda to inspire us and also all partner support here. And next, as we know the topic today is driving the digital transformation, I would like to invite our CEO, Casey, to share with us the vision for ecosystem and transform in IoT world. Welcome, Casey.
Dear partners and colleagues, in the next 20 minutes, I wish to share with you how Advantech will realize the mission of co-creating the future of the IoT world in year 2020 and beyond. Let's look at the overall value chain and the market share of industrial AIoT. First, the traditional hardware business of edge computing and edge device plus sensors take 25% of overall AIoT market. Communication, including wired, wireless, cellular, switch, etc., take another 10%. Common software platform, that is our WISE Pass position, occupy another 10%. The rest and the biggest part of 55% will belong to domain solution and the industrial apps. That means belong to our customer, the domain solution integrators. In Advantech, we call edge hardware plus communication. That means 25% plus 10%. We call it phase 1 business. That is our traditional, more than 30-year traditional business. The WISE Pass software part, we call it phase 2. Phase 1 plus phase 2 will be Advantech's core business. And the 55% domain solution are called phase 3, which Advantech will not directly cover, but will penetrate through partner co-creation and joint venture. Talking about phase 2 and the phase 3 business, they are still at beginning stage. There are several steps of obstacles and the breakthroughs to be overcome. Today, we already created the platform WISE-PaaS that is stage 1.0. Now, we need to overcome the obstacle of so-called industrial APP decoupling to come to stage 2.0. That will happen in 2020, next year. Next breakthrough will be cross-platform sharing, stage 3.0. After that, we can enable the real big growth of explosive domain innovations, stage 4.0. This is the process of IoT evolution and growth. We believe that it will take the future 4 to 5 years to reach the stage of 4.0. By then, we can enjoy the booming AIoT big business. But it needs another few years. I wish to explain the important concept of software decoupling. Software decoupling is a really important concept to be fully realized by everybody. Let's explain with the scenario of Apple smartphone. When Steve Jobs invented Apple smartphone 12 years ago, the key difference of Apple smartphone from Nokia feature phone is Apple smartphone did decouple software from the platform. That means everybody can design software apps for the phone, and all the apps can be downloaded and integrated by user. Simple way. So this kind of app decoupling model created the big revolution and changed the world. Sorry. In an industrial world, the decoupling happened, okay? But right now, many in single vendor, single site applications. Komatsu is a leading construction machine maker. They are our good customer. They provide a vehicle computer plus SaaS software to help their customer do the construction job easier, better, and smarter. In Advantech WISE-PaaS case, our new marketplace 2.0 can decouple industrial apps and the edge SRBs from platform and solutions. I believe this decoupling will bring big breakthrough to the AIoT market. I will explain how it works later. Another big contribution of WISE-PaaS will be the cloud-based, data-driven digital transformation. To advance digital transformation, it is a must to move from the traditional internal process-driven IT and automation step-by-step silos to cloud-based, data-driven AIoT solutions. Advantech WISE-PaaS can enable this change. Therefore, we decided to change the slogan of WISE-PaaS to AIoT solutions and marketplace. In 2020, WisePass will come with Marketplace 2.0 to offer first decoupled and integratable industrial apps, open for ecosystem, open for eco-partner co-creation, and domain categorized solution sharing. This is the new landing page of WisePass Marketplace 2.0. If you select an industrial domain here, you just click, you select a domain, you will come to a domain-focused app list for easy selection, just like the App Store of your mobile phone. It includes WisePass Common App, Industrial App, and a domain-focused app. Those apps come from Advantech in-house, third-party developer, and domain integrators, partners. WisePass Marketplace 2.0 is an open market for the whole AIoT ecosystem. This is the industrial app portfolio we plan to announce in early 2020, next year. You can see in the bottom, Edge SRPs come with the hardware together. Common apps, industrial apps, and the domain-focused apps. For vertical domain apps, different colors represent different domains. For example, iFactory, energy and environment, ICT service, iRetail, and iHospital, and more. So with the marketplace and all the iApps, solution integrator can easily put together a solution like this and deliver to the customer with big value. Through Marketplace 2.0, all industrial app developers can sell their iApp products to the worldwide market through the ecosystem of domain-focused SIs and the value-added resellers. It will become an open market to enable digital transformation of valuable industrial domains. All apps will be priced with a currency called WisePoint. One WisePoint costs $10, transfer price from Advantech. All our partners and sales people can sell WisePoint to solution integrators with markup, together with our hardware. In 2019, this year, we already sold 260K WisePoint with about 60 available iApps. In next year, 2020, the number I expect to grow to 500K WisePoint and 100 plus iApps. By 2025, that means 6 years later, we believe the number can grow to 5 million WisePoint with more than 1,000 plus industrial apps available in the marketplace. WisePass will be the sharing core of the whole ecosystem. It will drive the AIoT growth. Under our phase 2 and phase 3 business plan, by 2025, 6 years later, we see the potential to win 1,000 plus VIP member of Wi-Fi, to collect 1,000 plus industrial apps and HSRPs. Also, we plan to engage 50 plus co-creation joint venture worldwide. With this strategy, Advantech's provision and also our partners may extend from the current phase 1 hardware platform model to phase 2 software hardware integrated, and may even share the biggest value of phase 3 domain solution integration through co-creation and joint venture program with domain-focused SIs. In the next decade, we will face the huge opportunity created by the new technology of IoT, AI, and 5G. Advantech is prepared for those opportunities. In the following, I will highlight some snapshot new products which will be available in year 2020. First, AI hardware and software platforms, including series of hardware with technology from NVIDIA, Intel, and Xilinx FPGA. Also, WISE-PaaS AFS, AI framework service software, plus consulting service to enable the future of AI. Linda already mentioned the Kubernetes version of WiseStack private cloud system will be released early next year. We believe it will bring big business for us because many customers will install private cloud in parallel to their existing public cloud. Our Sky 8000 series server already become a part of 5G small cell station. We may work with our partner to offer 5G small cell solution to IoT customers. You will see the demo outside. We will announce a new series called AIW, Advantech Industrial Wireless, to cover most of the new generation wireless modules for IoT. Smart city service will be a big future business of IoT. The URI 700 is a new iStation for smart campus with flexible and modular design. You can see the prototype of URI 700 working outside of this building. You may take a look during lunchtime. So at the end of my presentation, I wish to highlight the key milestone that Advantech has completed in the past decade, and also the new milestones we plan to accomplish in the coming new decade. In 2013, we reached $1 billion overall revenue. 7 years later, we will challenge $2 billion in 2020. In 2018, company kicked off AIoT phase 2 business. In 2020, we will release Marketplace 2.0 for decoupled IaaS and HSRP. They will allow us to grow phase 2 and phase 3 business by co-creation and joint venture with worldwide SIs. Starting 2020, we will also initiate the so-called globally integrated regional competency strategy to implement the next stage globalization in major regions in the coming new decade. We will cover the detail in our global leader meeting. To reach our long-term wish of $2 billion overall revenue in 2020, Advantech will need 15% growth over 2019, according to the detailed calculation. 15% need to reach 2 billion. But we has the wish to reach 2 billion since 5 years ago in next year. Okay? But however, our sales leaders at this moment only promise 10% growth. Okay. I know 15% growth may be not so easy. So we propose a 2 billion at 2020 Leap Challenge program. Company prepares a budget of $5 million for the award and celebration if we can reach 2 billion. Okay? Partners and employees will be invited for a nice cruise trip and a party. Key contributing members will receive cash award. Okay? So let's work together in the coming year of 2020 to reach the challenge of 2 billion. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Casey. Advantech would like to invite all the partners with us to co-create the ecosystem and accelerate IoT business together and reach 2 billion in 2020. Now, let's welcome Advantech CTO Alan Yang to show us a strategy of wise past marketplace 2.0. Welcome, Alan.
Well, it's a full house. Good morning. First of all, it's a great honor to see everyone coming from, I think, all regions to the Linkou campus. And in fact, I just landed in Taoyuan Airport about 4 hours ago. I mean, I was in USA attending actually another huge event hosted by the biggest cloud providers in Las Vegas, right? And they had 65,000 people attending that huge event. It basically means the cloud business is very hot, right? And what they are doing is they try to convince all enterprise IT departments to go onto their cloud platforms. Imagine that. The IT department of every company in the world going onto their cloud platform. What a big business it is. And it's actually becoming true. And in that event, the key message is really, everyone needs to transform. Again, what is transform? It's change. Change from the existing way of doing business by leveraging new opportunity, new technology to be more effective. What is the new technology? Right? Cloud, IoT, AI. These are the hot 3 pillars of driving the productivity gain of all the enterprises. All right, so when we say digital transformation, well, IT system has been doing digital transformation in the past 30 years. Now, this is the second wave of digital transformation with IoT, big data, cloud technology, AI. When we wrap these all together, there will be another wave of huge productivity gain. But then again, the notion of how we go about doing things has to be changed from process functional driven IT system that is designed for dedicated purpose, complicated, powerful, yet dedicated, to a data driven, based on cloud platform, data fusion, connected assets, and a totally different mindset. All right, so we need to put together a few tools to speed up this process. And there will be the AIoT software services. In many forms are in many ways are in the forms of microservices. And then we wrap them together to bring in the ecosystem, bring in the world partners through this marketplace 2.0. Well, Casey has presented this slide. The first stage is the data platform, scalable data platform, cloud technology based. The second phase is we need to decouple all the existing function modules, right? Change our habit of building system from a monolithic IT enterprise silo base to a new way of like building something with the Lego building blocks. So it's decoupled and integratable, and then it's based on the data platform, so it's going to be data driven. And then platform would need to be able to connect it with each other, leveraging each other's strong strength. Once all these are in place, with the domain know-how, every industry will be able to leverage the new tool and actually bring in innovation to totally change how business is done in their profession. This ecosystem, Gio and David at the very beginning has shown this from the edge, particularly industrial edge, everybody is very familiar with it. Then coupling that with the cloud platform, and we are all very familiar with the consumer cloud platform, how it has changed every profession in offering consumer business, right? Similar thing will happen to industrial business. Same thing with many of the ICE infrastructure provider. There are many PaaS providers as well, not just WisePaaS. And we will need to be able to interconnect, to trade the strengths with each other. And then on top of that, the innovation will come in. So we need to decouple, change the past behavior of how we build a system, right? Changing from function-driven to data-driven, and integrate the apps, the industry apps, glue them together with our domain knowledges, right? And then we refactor how a system is put together. We co-create. Some has the knowledge of cloud technology, some has the knowledge of data science, but then the most valuable thing are the domain knowledge in each profession. So when all this is put together, in this marketplace 2.0, we are able to make each other collaborate smoothly and efficiently, reaching toward that digital transformation objectives. This is a long list of app, industry app that we are going to offer in January of next year. So this is the bottom-up view, a long list of industry app that can be integrated together. So think about that as the component, just like a Lego, a rich collection of them. These are the solutions. It's almost like, you know, once you put the Lego together, it becomes a car, it becomes a building, it becomes an airplane. So this is the top-down view, this is the bottom-up view. So from the components, from the integrable apps, we put together these solutions. And these are actually already working pretty well. It's available for purchase is available for subscription. And then if you're more adventurous, you can bring some AI models as well. We have landed some working AI models, leveraging the data picked up from the edge. And then often it will be very useful if we bring in some consulting service. You can explore all this journey yourself, but then it will be faster if you bring some expert with you. All right, so bottom up, top down, if you want to bring in AI, you can, and then best you leverage the help of some experts. How do we intertwine all this together? Casey also have shown this, right? This is a more visually intuitive way of how we represent all the IoT apps, industry apps. And not all IoT apps are equal. Some are generic, some are more specialized, some are even more specialized for industry. And starting from the edge, to the generic, to somewhat industry specialized, to very industry specialized, and then along each different segments. This is how we categorize them. Okay, then how we put them to work. The WisePath Marketplace 2.0, we have designed if you want to come from the objective, which is you want to come up with the solutions, for a particular industry, then you start from here. You start from the destination. But if you are already an expert, you know how to put things together, you just want to know what components, what IoT apps are available, you come to here. So you can pick up the raw material and put them up together yourself, or you can come to here and directly say, I am interested in doing AIoT digital transformation in this particular industry. And we offer you success story, and then we offer you some basic background information. Once you go into a particular industry, right, then we give you the full story of how you go about doing AIoT digital transformation with, from the edge to the data-driven platform and to the AI, incorporating AI models, and then finally reaching the end. So every industry has more specialized segments. So if we go into the segment, then there's a whole list of solution list architecture, and then from edge to cloud, all the required component in that, and then success stories. So going down this list, we kind of blow it up a little bit. So we, on the Marketplace 2.0, will show you what pain points this particular solution will address, and then the architecture, and then the scenario that will be used. The end story is really product and services required to implement this solution, all right? The whole structure, the whole portfolio from the edge platform, the edge software, to a cloud platform, to the database services, and to the domain-laden modules that will be put into together to reach that solutions. And then this bottom part of it is, again, we would strongly recommend bring in the experts' guidance, right, with some consulting service. Hopefully it will be from our partners. And this will be the pre-sale part of convincing a potential customer to go on with the AIoT digital transformation. This website will be there doing business 7/24, trying to convince our targeted customers how to leverage AI, how to leverage IoT, how to leverage cloud technology, how to leverage data technology to change their profession. So once they are convinced and then they subscribe to the solution, then go into this is the post-sale, the WisePath management portal, but basically show what service they have subscribed, how much resource they are using, and if they like, they can add or terminate additional services. If they like, they can scale up or scale down. So this is the interface we offer to tenants of WisePath to manage their resource and add or delete the subscription that they have made. All right, so marketplace basically would offer domain IAP, AI models, edge software, edge solutions, and consulting services, all traded with wise points. So from the demand side, for domain-focused SI and CCJV co-creation joint venture partners, they can do service discovering and curated experience, subscription license, service deployment, and consumption management. So once they put these solutions together, they may build a new solution by themselves and use by themselves. And if it works really well, they can put it back, list it on to the marketplace again and sell it to the entire profession, to the entire industry. So listing, pricing, promotion, channel management, operating, bidding will be all taken care of within this marketplace. All right, so what if we don't find readily available solution already on the marketplace? Then what do we do? Then you probably need to build the solution yourself. How do you do that? We strongly recommend you check into this WisePass application framework service. It's a low-coding AIoT solution development. Low-coding meaning you don't need a big development staff. You probably 2 to 3 developers spending 2 to 3 months, and you can come up with a fairly effective solution already. How do we do that? Well, starting from all the edge assets, we have a huge collection of edge software. Linda mentioned the edge link. Pulling the data onto this WisePass Insights is scalable data platform with microservice framework. Then we start taking out the value of the data in 3 phases. The first phase is through visualization. Quickly, through the visualization, your expert can quickly see where are the opportunities for productivity enhancements. The second phase is through asset performance management by abstracting how the assets, the defining parameters and the infrastructure that the asset has been laid out, and the management step associated with managing all these assets. These are the second phase of value extraction. The third phase is really where the hot stuff comes in, which is the AI. All right? All the judgment by a profession can be modeled, picked up by deep learning neural nets. And they'll take data to accomplish that. So as a performance management, due to the limitation of time, I would not go deep into it, but it basically gives abstraction through this parameter, asset, infrastructure, and management step, and tie them together, bridging them with the assets and then with the IT system. AI is really the most important game changer here. AFS, AI Framework Service, it takes care of from 0 to 1, from no AI model to the first AI model, 1 to n, from the first working AI model to replicating them in similar scenarios, n by m. On the site, you may need tens, if not hundreds of AI models to work in sync to bring additional productivity to bear. And it basically blends compute data, algorithm, model lifecycle management, and mass deployment at edge, all tied together within one system. This is how it actually works. If you have a team with data scientists, you know that this is the process that everyone needs to go through, and AFS facilitate that. Private cloud, both Linda and Casey mentioned that WisePass can be instantiated on all the public clouds supporting Kubernetes. There are already like 25 of them. But then often customers need data be on site, right? So WiseStack is the offering that for customer insisting data cannot leave their premises, they can go with it. All right, so what have we proposed here? It's basically to extend the business scope from products to services, right? We have been doing business in selling products. If the margin is good, the quantity is good, this is itself is a good business. Then we add services, we add software, and then hopefully we'd add platform part of it. And this would offer edge to cloud, AIoT offering together with all our partners. And then we extend our business from transaction, one-shot deal, to long tail of recurring income through subscription. Okay? Technical resources for documents and training and certification. So if you are interested in explaining AIoT digital transformation in your specialized domain, highly recommend you check this out. We feel this is a very rare time in technology, probably once in 50 years, that new technology, new paradigm emerging at the same time that would change everything of how business is done going forward. So let's catch this opportunity. Thank you for your time.
Thank you again for Alan's sharing. And as we know that in this session, they're going to introduce the leading technology in different sectors. So let's welcome our moderator, Qingpo, and panelists, Johnny, Willie, and Kun Hong. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Okay, good morning. My name is Jimbo. I'm great to host this panel discussion. Today is very cold, but I believe everyone should be very excited after the Linda, Casey, and Aaron sharing. They point out very clear direction for the IoT market. For this panel discussion, we would like to share from the technology and the vertical point of view to sharing our idea. First one, I believe everyone agrees. This is a huge market. Based on Casey's finding, do you remember how much percentage market share of a domain focused SI? How much? 55. It's very huge market. But how to seize this huge market? First one, you must identify and focus on your target market. In the traditional automation, maybe you have a technology skill of PLC. You can do the iFactory, IEN, ENE, maybe transportation, you also can do it. But for you would like to seize this big opportunity, you must focus. And next one, you must have a very strong partner to support you total solution from the edge to the cloud, like Advantech. And I think we can provide from the innovation product from hardware, wireless connectivity, gateway, platform, AI system. Like for wireless, it's very important for the AIoT application. We integrate a different kind of wireless technology and make sensor together. For connectivity, we provide the TSN technology. It is today many people ask me why we need TSN. Today, industrial Ethernet switch, number switch, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 switch is more enough for equipment connectivity. Why we need TSN? Yes, today is no problem, but in the future, your automation system with the cloud, you must rely on TSN, this technology. And the pure hardware system is not easy to integrate hardware with the cloud. So middleware or edge software is very important. We provide the XNavi, Edge-Link SCADA system. Like the Motion Navi, this software we based on the conditions to develop our future function. Like for iFactory, everyone would like to, your controller would like to collect data from the MBS system or ERP system. How to do it? You just know PLC language. So we provide a very special function. You can use the PLC language, direct access database, direct get ERP MBS data. And the next one is the discovery APP and the PaaS platform. Casey and Alan already shared this idea, but from this panel discussion, we would like to find the different kind of domains sharing this idea. So first one, I would like to involve Willie to share in the iFactory. Welcome,
Yeah.
Willie.
Thank you, Kimpo. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Willie, and today I'm going to introduce how our iFactory solutions can help you to transform small or big factories to smart and data-driven factories. So we have been working on the many different kind of industrial app for a couple of years. And we do leverage the advantage of the Advantech wide smart platforms and to create multiple iApps and put on the marketplace and for many years. And so currently we also cooperate with third parties and to work with third parties to create a joint development on some of the applications and deploy to our markets. And also we take the advantage on the edge computing, including the edge link, web access, and to put a total solution to a domain. And within these ways, we can quickly to a market. So that's our advantage. I take one example on electronics. We create common industrial apps like OEE, overall equipment efficiency, to monitor the machine status. And also on the asset performance management to make sure the asset is well utilized. And also on the energy management to make sure the energy, including the electricity, water, oil, and gas, is well managed. And then we use this domain, common domain, to create electronics domain, including Andong, to make sure the shop floor is good. And also, we do the repair and maintenance systems to quick adjust and quick feedback to the market, to the equipment. And then we have one called quality management to make sure that when your AOI, optical inspection system, collect the data, you can easily to identify the questions, problems, issues, and using the machine learning for next step. And everyone, many of you know here, we talk about the OEE for multiple years. And we deployed in many cases with you in a different area, China, Taiwan, even Vietnam and Thailand. And we hear a lot of comments, not complaint, and also suggestions. Today we are going to launch a new one. We call it decoupled OEE. We make it decoupled, and also we make it flexible for usage, and also easy for installations. Because we hear a lot of comments from your side and suggestions, and we want to make it easy for use and also can be separated. We can make engines into the edge and connect to the cloud in one step. Also, we can connect to multiple different light sensors, and also we can connect directly from the device itself and make your life easier. And for sure, we also work with some of the co-creators. They can use this one to integrate inside your systems, or you can redevelop, or you can renovate our softwares. And next one, we also connect to the energy management systems. You can take one OEE, or you can take another one EMS, and also you can put it in the same dashboards, and also you can separate. So decouple make it easier for your life. And also we combine it with calendars. That means you can make it peak season, non-peak season, summer season, non-summer time, and make for few different kind of areas and also different countries. And I take two cases what we have done so far. We work with one of the companies called New Type. We co-create with them for the equipment and repair and maintenance. Maybe some of the factories or some of your teams say, hey, I have the same solutions, why don't you use us? Then we using this one as an asset performance measurement that to connect the error code from the equipment through the light sensor or through the equipment itself. And then we detect errors. We tell him what is the symptom of the issues and tell them how to react. Then they will deploy to the engineers to tell the engineers what's next and how they can fix and the orders to rearrange. And then we can report that to overall equipment effectiveness. That means we can report to the management, say, hey, how the status is and how we can do that later. And this kind of combination, you can take one or you can take all. It's isolated, and it doesn't need to be take all at the same time. So we decouple that. And the next one we do that is on the SMT and process monitoring. We know SMT is very expensive, and that's the same scenario in many different cases. And so we do that for IoT monitoring to collect the data. We have some of the dashboard to do a monitoring, but we also work with Professor Chao to using the data we collected. They do AI models to make sure AI solutions, to make sure AOI, we not only have a rule engine, rule model, we recipe generations can be good machine learning models. And to give you for retraining, not only to have the quality improved, but also to fix waste in the futures. So in 2020, we want to cooperate with more co-creators and more system integrators. And not only to leverage the advantage of our hardware, but also to take our industrial app and also to do the redevelop or renovate and then to integrate into your systems. And then we can create more in these areas to have to serve more different brands or more different domains. And welcome to join us. We hope, we expect this kind of cooperation model is a win-win situation, and we can work together to earn the 55%. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Willie. iFactory is very important for Advantech, so we built up 3 product division team to focus on the different kind of vertical market. And we have a very good demo site in our factory. And next year, we will also plan to build up a private 5G network in our factory to do the IoT innovation. So this is very good solutions for everyone. And what is the key elements of the factory? Of course, it's the industrial equipment. So next topic, I would like to move to the IEM. Welcome to Johnny to share the IEM.
Good morning, everybody. Okay. The Alan mentioned second wave digital transformation is driven by the Industrial 4.0 paradigm shift. We speak a lot of time study this concept, and Advantech is more concentrated on this concept to development. And also the solution, we call the solution application, is now decoupling from the automation pyramid to the intelligent IoT or edge to cloud structure. So this is the big trend for us. And the third one is the all data process inside of this new concept is driving by the interoperability of the data and make it as the standardized, because the people want to use the different solution to link each other. So the inside of the data has to be standardized to connect each other. Otherwise, AI will not do anything in the future. So that's the big things about this paradigm shift. With this, the changed Advantech is catching the edge side to do some innovative products in 2019 and also the 2022 next year. So we are trying to combine all the computing, control, and communication technology together to offer some of the integrated, innovative products to the partner. So take some example. The data comes from the I/O and sent to the edge side to the cloud. But in the future, the data comes from the voice sensing I/O with compute to calculate the data and to do the immediately action to the local side. So the Aiden, the voice, some of the I/O product already embedded the compute capability in our innovation. That's the first integration. The second, for the I/O side, the data, no matter the digital or analog, we have more I/O to integrate with the compute together to do the control and to do the communication. So this is more I/O application in all of the distributed control area. Not only for the edge side, not only for the edge to do the compute, but also we open some of the I/O, the field I/O, which may help the people, the latency machine can be collect the data, install the sensor around the machine to send to the cloud. That will be the add-on, the field I/O technology to integrate the control, compute, and communication. By the way, that's most important for us. The data is not only in the digital analog, but also the picture, the video is most important for us. So we are putting some of the application in the edge application for the motion vision together. This is what we mentioned about the XNavi solution. We are not only collect the data, but also doing the analytics, the capability in the edge side. Don't forget that all of the local decision from the edge side can be put the data up to the cloud or create the edge server for analytics capability. If you are the factory, you need the data between the SAP, the MES or ERP. But if you are in outside of the factory, we call it energy or environment area, so you need to collect the data through the edge side to the cloud directly. So the two kind of the model we are creating now. Okay, so talking after the edge side, let's move to the cloud. So when you finish all the edge integration, the cloud is most important for us. YSN Plus is we do the device or the edge management. So we can do to check in your parameter from your machine, and also to get the data and visualize the data and dashboard the data in the machine profile. And also we can do the cloud connectivity through the machine edge side to the cloud directly. And also we are able to put the message for you to do the alarm and notification. For the next year, we plan not only such the function in the YSN Plus platform, but also Kubernetes. We call the lightweight Kubernetes in the on-premise side. It's most important in the edge server to manage all the edge together, because we are changing, we are decoupling and refactoring the new structure at this moment from the software point of view. Okay, so OPC UA is also the technology to driven the data for the interoperability around the machine or sent to the factory. So no matter the machine, the data is between machine to machine or machine to the cloud, you have to standardize the communication protocol. So Advantech work with partner to integrate all of the different software, the edge software in the field side and with the OPC UA, and also send to our the WISE-PaaS, the platform. And not only the WISE-PaaS, but also the Azure is also supported for the OPC UA connectivity. Okay? So talking about the ecosystem is most important for us. So we are not only selling the edge solution through this ecosystem. I take the two examples for you. The first example from the machine. Inside of the factory, that will be the green color, because the machine finally was sent to the factory. So you have all the different cloud right here. But if you go through the DFS side for the solution, some of the machine like a pump, like equipment, in the building side, in the environment side, so we're gonna move into the end user. So we are not only selling the product edge solution to such kind of the vendor, but as the trend for the machine as the services, we have to send to all the machine, collect the data to the cloud. That's the future. The machine builder, we're gonna build their system integrated inside of the company and manage all of the asset about the machine in the cloud. So WISE-PaaS, APM, and YSN Plus play the most important role to accelerate either the machine builder to manage their asset or end user for the environment management. So we are not only doing this as a accelerator, but also we are creating the marketplace with the industrial IAP, so which can allow you for all of the IAP developer along the wise path to get additional value-add function, no matter in machine to do the machine app asset management or environment to do the environment management. So this is quite the address the Advantech to work with partner together about the ecosystem. I got 2 more minutes for you. Today we're gonna show you this demonstration from the machine side to the management side, and also how we get the data from the machine and exchange the data through the factory. So we're gonna give you WPC souvenir. We're gonna prepare the cost for you. So this is a structure more like the IoT edge integrate with the motion and vision together. We set up the booth in the outside of this product. So please use your cell phone to scan this barcode and follow this instruction, put your name in. We're gonna process your order to make this cost for you. This is a very special the material we call diautomate, the material which can absorb the water. You don't put it. So use your cell phone to scan. You will see, I think outside booth will see all of the order will light up together. So if you are a VVIP or some of the people you want to get this gift very early, I think talk to Chimpo. Chimpo can help you to arrange VVIP channel. Okay? I will give you a couple big seconds to scan this QR code, and after you finish, your working order can be processed outside of the booth. The booth will send you the message say, we are well received your order, and now it's lining up, and also you can go to the booth to take your souvenir for the WPC. Very special, very customized, and very personalized. Thank you. Thumbs up. No more.
Okay, thanks, Johnny. This is very good H2 Cloud demos, but I would like to share the other information for everyone. Last week, our solution engineering told me, they just spend 2 days, build up this demo. This is very quickly to build up. It's very quickly to build up. Why? Because they use our Motion Navi, Vision Navi, and our cloud decoupling iCloud app, so they can easily integrate for a different kind of application. So decoupling app is very important, and HSOA seamless integrated our cloud is also very important. So next topic, I would like to share in the energy and environment this sector. For this sector, its main feature is the remote and distributed. So it's most suitable for the cloud management and the operation service. It's very huge market for us. If you want to into this market, one must share, you must step by step. Step 1, you must have edge to cloud platform. And the step 2, you must have a very good co-creation partner. And next one, you must change your business model from the one project mode, construction mode, to the operation and service mode. Today, we already have more successful case like our partner from the China, Tianjin Anjie, already changed their business model from the construction mode to the operation service mode. And we can support you provide from the industrial connectivity, wireless, gateway, SCADA system, and the other one very important, PaaS platform, and decoupling IAPP. I will expand more detail in the following slide. First one, I would like to share in this successful case to everyone. This is 100 megawatt solar thermal power station. In this case, include more than 11,000 meters and use Advantech industrial Ethernet switch more than 2,000 Ethernet switches in the one field site. From the video, you can see this field site is very, very, very harshing environment. But it's not easy work. It's not easy to build up the network service and use the more than 2,000 Ethernet switches. But we did. In this case, I just would like to point out, Advantech industrial Ethernet, we can help you build up very strong and powerful, stable network service for your application. And next, I would like to show you the wireless. Wireless is very, very, very important for the E&E this market because far and wide is normally in this application. So wireless will be more important. So this slide, Linda Casey already sharing. I just want to highlight two products. It's very important for the E&E this market. One is serial router. The other one is wireless sensor node. First one, serial router. No network service is normally in the E&E applications. So build up serial router. Your field site can easily connect to the cloud or remote site. And today we support 4G, and next year we support 5G. And the other one, we provide a very, very important software. We call it DMP, Device Management Software. This software can install a PC and call VM or cloud. You just put on the SIM card, install this serial router. You can do everything in the remote site. You will reduce your human cost and the maintenance cost. And next one, I would like sharing the bifurcation, smart bifurcation sensor. We want to talk about the equipment condition monitoring. They will be talk bifurcation sensor. So bifurcation is very important for the equipment monitoring. Traditional bifurcation monitoring, you must buy a piezo sensor. How much is? One piezo sensor more than $1,000 US. And you must buy the high-speed I/O card, one PC, and buy the software. You spend a lot of cost. But for the remote equipment, you cannot spend too much cost. So we decided this smart bifurcation sensor node include the bifurcation mesh sensor, LoRa, battery, everything in here. The other one, this smart sensor, why cost by it? Because they can direct send the visual value like the VMS, IMS, peak value, more and more visual value to the cloud. You can use our WisePass AFS to do the AI, to do the condition monitoring. So this product, it can fit for the E&E. Of course, others equipment also can fit it. So this is very important product. In our demo side, we already monitor our Advantech HVAC equipment. You can see that our demo side got more detailed information. And the next one, SCADA and equipment connectivity is very important for the E&E. For H-Link, in this 2 days, I believe everyone will be, many people talk about this software, and you can get more detail. But for this session, I would like to highlight one function, communication breakpoint and store and forward. It's very important for E&E because we cannot guarantee remote site communication quality. Maybe sometimes communication break, and the H-Link will store the data, wait, connect, and forward the data. So this is very important for H-Link. And the other one, in this year, we just support ECU 1000 and some of UNO. But from next year, we support all of the Advantech platform. And the other one, you can download this software from our WisePass marketplace. For VIP, just only for WisePass VIP, 3 points. It's very cost-effective price. And you can use all of the function, more than 200 drivers, more than 12 cloud service, and all of the intelligent function. You can use it, just only 3 points. And next one, SCADA is very traditional application for E&E. It's must. We released the web-based SCADA already more than 10 years. In this year, we released the new 3D virtualization, new dashboard. And another one, I would like to announce the very, very good news. If your project is under the 7.5 tech, you can free download from the WisePass marketplace. It's all free. It's approved by the KC, so no problem. Okay, you have our edge link, our SCADA, our sensor node can easily integrate with our cloud. Next step, you would like to do the service. Our decoupled app, we separate two types. First type, we call industrial app. We call it general. I like call general app for the E&E. It's very, for like alarm notice, notification, scheduling, this is very normally can use in the different kind of domain. For a domain, we provide a water treatment, energy, descriptive equipment, IAPP. Why we need coupling? Just give you an example. Like this one, you are at DFSI, you like to build up a service platform, but you got a project, just a project, but you must face different requests from the end user management department, equipment vendor, manager, management department. Their request is total different. If you don't want to use the decoupled IPP, you will into the project mode. So decoupled IPP will be more important to easy fit different kind of users' request. Give you another very simple example. This is the floating protection pump station. For traditional automation, this is very easy control system, on off. You can use the very basic PLC to do it. But in this picture, why always pump is work in the sunny day? It's not working in the raining day. Why? If you do the cloud service, you need predict maintenance APP. But I believe everyone cannot do everything by yourself. So you need by the Advantech vibration sensor and the co-creation IAPP, and you can easy to do the predict maintenance this service. So the coupling is very important for these applications. So this is energy and environment sector sharing. Next topic, I would like to involve Kun Hong to sharing the transportation. Welcome, Kun Hong.
Okay, thanks, Jimbo. Okay, so I want to thank our partner and our team because we do the good job this year. We spay in the many top projects in this year. For example, this is the first time we spay in Austin with the automotive, the train operation system. This is the driverless the operating system. So this is the first one we win that. And second one that we spay in the APM system in Bombardier. And we also spay in the many systems like ETC in China, and also the face recognition, ticketing gate, also in China. And we also spay in the many advanced driver assistant system in Taiwan and also in the worldwide. So we do a lot of the top job in this year. So we do the very success. So we need to thank you all our partner today. Okay. So what is the transportation tomorrow? So in the new trends, most of the people to thinking that how to save the traveling times. So they increase the train speed more and more, especially for the different time of train, like a train rapid, the hyperloop, because most of them the train speed is over the 500 kilometers per hour. So it means that we need to design the ruggedized and rush the platform suitable in this kind of environment. And second one is that the autonomous the vehicle. In this area, people want to save more the impact of the environmental, and they want to save the passenger safety more. So this is the other area most of our operator they drive into. And this one is the air vehicle, because the 2D moving already full. So most people already move to the 3D moving to increase the capacity management on that. Okay, so how to stay in the transportation feature with the Advantech? So here I will highlight 4 major technology in the 2020 in the transportation area. Okay, first one is the wireless communication. So most of the people is discussing the 5G, but in transportation, therefore many specify the wireless communication, such as the GSMR or LTER. It's a dedicated for the vertical application. So in this area, wireless communication is a more important key in the transportation. Second one is the AI model. no matter it's for the training, inference, this is the key in the implementation. Next is the third one is the telematic solution, because nobody will upgrade whole system with the existing component. So they also keep the original component and upgrade the system to connect with the 5G or the upgrade networking. So telematics component will be more important in the implementation part. Latest one is the vertical platform, because in each area, no matter you design in the vehicle, design in the railway, rolling stock, you have to specify the application or the spec in the area. So Advantech also focus on the vertical platform to provide a suitable the platform in the different application. So first one, 5G is more important. Most of people talking the 5G implementation. Most of people talking the vehicle to everywhere. But in our discussion with our vendors, so right now 5G in the implementation, vehicle to the infrastructure, vehicle to the vehicle will be more important, because that it can increase the safety in autonomous vehicle. So in vehicle to everywhere is the goal, but in 2020 it's still a dream. So in Advantech, we already created the first one, 5G ready vehicle router and computing gateway. So I also like to demo that, similar to the Johnny mentioned that, but to be honest, 5G license in Taiwan still not available. So I also want to show you how to download 1 gigabit data transmission data through the video, but it's not available right now. So in the 5G, you can install this product, ICR 4000 series product in our demo stand. So right now, you can try to do that. Because in 5G, they have some key feature. First one is the high data transmission. Everybody know that. Second one is the low latency, especially suitable in the mission critical task. So this is a more important one. So in our product, we build in all the features related to the 5G, data transmission, low latency. We also build in the computing capability. So in our router, it's supporting the IoT algorithm and language to do the computing area. As Chimbo mentioned, not only I/O, not everything, they will transmit to the networking. They will do the calculation process in local. So with our router, you can do that. Second one is the main feature. It provides CAN bus, Ethernet, and wireless networking. No matter you are low-loud wireless LAN, they can bridge all the information together in one bus. Latest one is the first one we support embedded SIM. In embedded SIM, it means that you don't need to plug in the SIM card and remove to the other operator. For example, right now, my contract is finished. I want to remove to the another operator. So you don't need to do that. So with the embedded SIM, you can do remote provisioning from the initial operator subcontracts. And you can do that from the over the air. Nothing you need to do when you install the device there. For example, my chain builder told me they don't want to change their SIM card usually because it's hard to open the bus and insert one SIM card. So most of them, they hope that they can support embedded SIM to support everything there. Okay, so this is our 5G ready the vehicle router and the computing gateway. Second one is everybody talking about it. AI is more important. It's the brain to the autonomous vehicle. So they need to calculate everything, no matter it's the image data, time series data, also IT data or labeling data. So this is the AI algorithm need to do that. So it can help the automotive vehicle to be more safety. So they can censor everything, including the camera, LiDAR, data, and integrate together. And Advantech provide a whole solution on that. From the training model to the inference. Also, we have the cloud service, the AWS the cloud service. With this AWS cloud service, it can help you to speed up the AI model into the life. For example, when you do the from 0 to the 1 in the proof of concept phase, so how to do that from the 1 to the 100 and into your life? So with our AFC, you can do that. So this is a major model in the transportation area. I heard from the worldwide. like people detection, to optimize the traffic management, also do the predictive maintenance in the railway system. Okay, next one is the telematics solution. In the telematics one, because they have a lot of protocol, especially its proprietary protocol, like a BMW, they have their own protocol, and Bosch also have that. So how to pass and analyze those data into the networking? So Advantech provides a telematics solution, especially from the OBD system to the different kind of protocol area analysis. And in our system, we also provide a software stack, proprietary algorithm to analyze that. So no matter it's a 10 years old truck or the vehicle, we can do that to pass in the or process the lost data into the network. Latest one is the domain focused platform. In the transportation area, they have a different standard, they have a different regulation, they need a different design in the platform. So we are targeting in the 4 majorly domain focus. First one is a rolling stock. It needs EN 5155. Everybody know that. But 12 years ago, regulation only 2007 version. But from this year, most people request 2017 version. So in Advantech, we also follow regulation to upgrade our system into the latest one. So second one is for the EMC 50121, also the IEC 61A50. And latest is the EMARC solution for the vehicle. Latest one is the NEMA, TS1 or TS2 for the traffic control. So Advantech spend million US dollars annually, invest in the regulation, especially to comply and certify with the latest regulation. In order that we need to provide more qualified product and suitable in the harsh environment and the rush environment platform. Okay, so this is a transportation, the key feature, especially targeting in the 4 key feature and key product we need to target down in the transportation in next year. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Kunhong. In this panel, we sharing from the iFactory, IEN, E&E, and the transportation, include our edge device from sensing gateway and the edge software and the platform and the decoupling of IAPP. So last one, at last, everyone remind one thing. Which one partner can support your edge to cloud total solution for a different kind of application? Which one partner? Advantech. Thank you.
And thank you all again for the sharing and panels. And before having a break, I'm going to tell you there's going to be one engagement again later after the break. So if you got some free time, please scan the QR code below, and that's wait a bit. And later we will also have the again. And let's having a break right now until 11. So coffee and tea are over there. Thank you.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now. The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. We see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. there are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech Co-Creation Business Model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be.
Welcome back. I hope you have a wonderful time with the refreshments and discussions. Now we talk about an IoT solution. The first key step is always to enable massive devices and equipments into the cloud. Now I would like to invite moderator Johnny Zhang and the panelists Jack, Cindy, Ethan, and Magic to show us Advantech Edge solution. Welcome, Johnny and Tim.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, yeah, welcome the panelists first. And the second, for this section, the section will more concentrate on the edge side to provide most comprehensively and also based on the decoupling and refactoring structure to share with you what we do in the edge side. Everybody talking about the software put on the edge and everything is done, but not exactly. Some people say software put on the edge and okay, plug and play. No, the system integrator, they need to do something different. They need to add something into the edge. How they do that? They spend 3 months, 6 months. How they do that? So that's the key. So after the summit last year, so we provide some of the edge solution, but after the year, we got some feedback from customers. So we are joining from the edge side to do some decoupling and some change for our edge solution. Okay, before I invite the panelists to share with their perspective, I'd like to take the few time to share with you about the plan and strategy. Excuse me. It's not work. Okay. So next page, please. Thank you. Okay, edge computing solution. Before the edge computing, let me ask a question. Anyone got the coaster yet? Not yet. I heard that the working order may probably end of today. Maybe you need to get this tomorrow. It's too many people. Okay, the edge computing solution, which including the I/O module and edge, and also the edge device. What does that mean? That means that all of the products that we are all managed by Advantech at this moment. So not only in the I/O, edge, and also devices, but also move to the edge server, and also some people talking about the micro data center in the edge side. The most important thing is analytics software. You need to put them together, make it all the combination, and generate application-oriented or software-defined. The edge gonna become the future trend and innovative product in the future. So by 2022, you can see the 50% of the application gonna use in wide stack is the private cloud. And also in the edge side, also the 50% of the edge will include the container-based the software inside of the edge. Of course, 5G, the big trend, also embedded into the edge as well. So with this trend, we set up the model and we provide some of the perspective for you to know how we can do that to support our partner for the quick and plug and play for the solution landing. So two kind of the edge device or sensor, which is connected to the sensor. And also another one is connected to all of the devices in the automation side. So no matter the sensor or automation devices, we are all using I/O module, device, and also gateway to connect each other. And the most important thing is here. As I mentioned, the lightweight Kubernetes can be managed all of the edge, close the edge for the container management, and also inside of the edge, we build into the lightweight Kubernetes K3S engine, which also can manage the container inside of the edge. So no matter the resources is too complicated, all of the container resources managed by the server or the edge. So after that, you manage all of the container inside of the edge, you can instruct the cloud side through the Docker Hub to download all of the container. That's why we put our WISE Plus marketplace there, because in the future, you will create your services, the microservices become the one app container app in the marketplace. So no matter you are the VIP or you are not the VIP, you can purchase the container through the cloud down to the edge quickly. So you don't need to worry about your 3 months or 6 months for the software developer. That's the big things for us to move on. So the structure is like this. In the edge side, you're gonna create the container engine in the edge. Every edge gonna create this container edge. We define the individual, the hub for the data handling. And after that, we will put you edge link device on as well into the edge as the fundamental management tool, which is allow you to remote monitoring and also connect to the automation devices as well. Not only support Advantech, the software, the edge software, but also we create the space in the IoT edge services here, which is allow the edge role to put the IoT edge in our edge, connect to the Azure cloud. And also the HX, because HX is foundation, they create a lot of the container services. You can use it and search them very public in the outside of the website. So you can search in your container services from this third-party partner and download directly into the edge, the Advantech create. Okay, so you have your own software as well. So we open the space right here. You have very specific software, but if you follow the container format, I think you also can download as well. So the most important things right here is the Kubernetes, the lightweight Kubernetes, the engine, which are able to manage all the container inside this edge. Of course, the over-the-air is most important for us. We are able to help you to drive to the backup partition to do some recovery and recovering. So that's the decoupling of the software structure in the edge side, and we're gonna create a very comfortable the environment in the edge for you to quick install, no matter from your PC or from your cloud. Okay, so the data flow will be like this. The flexible container services, which is managed by this the Kubernetes engine for all of the container inside of the edge. And if you want to manage edge-to-edge container, you need to move on to the server side. We have designed the YSM Plus, the Kubernetes, the user interface to manage your edge with which container. So it'll be the resource management through here, or cross the edge, or the download, deploy from the marketplace. Of course, as I mentioned, the OTA is also can do image recovery, backup, and also upgrade all of the container from the cloud side. So that's the most flexible framework. So we are doing the containerized edge in the currently the resources, and we're gonna launch in the beginning of the next year, and to create all our edge product can be adopted with this kind of the structure. Okay, so the next I'd like to invite Jack Young to share with you how we work between the Edge Link and the YSM Plus. Welcome, Jack.
Okay, thank you, Johnny. In terms of integration and flexibility, I would like to talk a little bit more about the way we think towards digital transformation. I'm Jack, the software product manager from IoT. In this panel, I would like to introduce how edge flexibility and cloud flexibility can be integrated to your digital transformation in a convenient way. First of all, let me give you a quick example scenario on total integration. The scattered data we collected from a generator is stored and make a group in EdgeLink. We name the block. The connection configurations are set up in the EdgeLink via EdgeLink Studio to connect to Y.N+. Since the profiles in Y.N+ have been defined with the generator, the configuration can be automatically associated with the equipment object in Y.N+. Therefore, the data we can get from the cloud will be the generator's power, the generator's temperature, and the generator's status. We move the management level from pure management to equipment-oriented management. To start with the edge flexibility, by the advantage from EdgeLink, a pure software that developed by Advantech from scratch, it is embedded within the gateways that can fit to your environment best. It is compact and small in terms of hardware as well as software. The EdgeLink runtime runs on a Linux platform, which contains more than 200 drivers that can make your site connections. And real-time monitoring and history data acquisition can be made by customized means. This is data flexibility. By the configuration set up in EdgeLink via EdgeLink Studio, which is an application based on Windows platform, can let you have wired or wireless connectivities to using Wi-Fi or cellular means to private or public clouds. And this is connection flexibility. with the whitelisted mechanism. And the whitelist mechanism not only configures your budget, but also can be managed by the data you want to expose to the next level. And in addition with the security protocols, we have the security flexibility. After that, all the data and events are gathered up and can be pre-processed. We have intelligence flexibility. With all these things integrated up from the edge side, we have the first level of digital transformation. And this is not enough. By completing the setups from the previous page, the data acquisition, the connectivity, the security, and intelligence, we move our next level to cloud flexibility. In this Y.N+ example, since the profiles have been defined on the edge side as well as on the cloud side, the connection can be made, and we have installed, as the moderators this morning had mentioned, we have installed the units in our buildings for the water cooler machines. And it can be real-time monitored by the composition of the twin object IAP, as well as the equipment real-time monitoring IAP. For engineers, the duplicated setup can be done within seconds. And the dashboard visualization can also be appended to your dashboard template automatically and instantly after the installation is complete. After that, the comprehensive alarm and notification IAP together with the vibration analysis IAP, a single composition of a comprehensive message can be made within one single text. This kind of information inside the message can be deployed to the operators for what is going on to take preemptive actions before catastrophic events can take place. These data are being composed into information, whereas a single alarm tag or a single alarm event that the operator do not know what to do. Finally, the flexibility of management. By the composition of grouped alarm analysis, consumption analysis, group status, and group loading analysis, we advance the flexibility to the next level, the management flexibility. All of these things can be grouped and customized and redefined for each of the roles that you're playing with in your organization. So all these three examples from right now we have been using defines the flexibility for engineers, for operation, and for management. So to conclude with, from the edge flexibility and cloud flexibility integration, the data is not just digitally stored and transmitted. With the aid of Advantech's software solutions, workload and complicated engineering work have been simplified. The workload has been minimized, and data is really turned into information, by which this information is really the key for you to have digital transformation on the landing to your needs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And this is all I have to share today with my views about digital transformation. And we wish to co-create the world with IoT in a very flexible way. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Okay, so the next we're gonna share with you the edge solution with the multiple software, and also we're gonna share with you the advanced go-to-market strategy. Cindy, please.
Thank you, Johnny. Hello, everyone. I'm Product Manager Cindy. I'm going to share you how Advantech accelerate digital transformation by industrial HSRP. Okay. The HSRP is an easy implemented package that combines the intelligent edge computing devices with the featured software. We help to find the best configurations and the combination for the diverse industrial applications. The HSRP cover 4 aspects, including the edge controller, edge gateway, edge visualization, and edge AI. I'll share you some of the HSRP to give you an overview today. Well implemented a large scale of the IoT devices in the field, device management is the most important and crucial fundamental for the user to ensure the uninterrupted services. The WisePass device on is a remote monitoring and management software. It offers you the system information with the automatic alarm, and you can remotely control and manage your devices in the field. And equipped with the OTA functionality, so you can always keep your devices must be updated. You can update the driver, firmware, application software, even including the configurations at the scales. So it can fulfill the basic requirement of IoT device monitoring and management. So let's start from the HSRP, the edge controller. The edge controller is empowered by codices. Unlike the proprietary PLC, the edge controller is take the advantage of the PC-based open platform. What it means, it can integrate soft logic, soft motion, and a powerful visualization HMI altogether. And Advantech edge controller also support the ODBC database format, so it can easily exchange the data between the other systems for the system integrations. So Advantech edge controller is the best choice to replace your traditional PLC and move forward for the step to the digital transformation of the machine automation. As to the edge visualization SRP, it's empowered by the web access SCADA. It offers you a high-level process supervisory management with a comprehensive visualization solutions for the modern industrial organizations. So the 100% HTML5 web-based dashboard that can easily be accessed by any browsers or mobile devices, so you can be monitor all the information anywhere, anytime. And the database also support variety databases for assistant data exchange, so you can integrate with the MES or ERP very easily. With the add of the edge visualization SRP, it can maintain operation and production efficiency, reduce downtime, and minimizing your operational cost. And the last but not least, let us recall what Jack just shared with us, the Edge Link. This is a key software that can help to acquiring data from heterogeneous devices and legacy PLCs from the edge, and pre-treatment and then transfer the information to the cloud, and utilize the WisePass M+ for access and equipment management. Our Edge Gateway SRP are empowered by the Edge Link. We offer a full portfolio of Edge Gateway solutions to the users, including the embedded automation computer for the machine and factory automation purpose. And we have the Edge Gateway for the IoT for environmental or the infrastructure applications. And we also offer very harsh environment computer like the oil and gas applications. The Edge Gateways are not only helping to send the data to information and to the WisePass, but also available to support public cloud service providers. So our Edge Gateway are certified by the cloud service provider like Microsoft Azure and Amazon AWS. You can search and find our solution on their certified device website very easily. And by the nature of the pre-configured SRP solutions, user can ease on their difficulty of choosing the best solution by themselves. So it can shorten their buying decision process. So they can find our solution online and just place the order to fulfill their demand very easily and instantly. Our HSRP are not only be purchased online or the traditional distributed channels. The HSRP will be available in the WisePass Marketplace 2.0. So the Wise Points will not only able to do the redeem for the application software, the IAPP, but also the HSRP. So here is the example. You can take 20 Wise Points to exchange for the discounts for $200 for the HSRP. So by the aid of the ecosystem of the WisePass Marketplace 2.0, the digital transformation will not be the dream, but in the near future, which can be achievable. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, so the next I'd like to invite the Ethan, because we provide, this year we provide the XNavi, most the integrated the development suite. So next, Ethan gonna demonstrate for you about the total framework. Nathan, please.
Thank you, Johnny. So it's my session to share with you the XNavi. So as you can see, WisePass is the software platform on the car. And you can see now we have new XNavi as a solution on IoT Edge platform. So from the automation pyramid, you can see the major transformation from to the new IoT edge computing. For example, you can see all the edge systems are supporting Ethernet-based field bus to the factory. And also in the I/O device in the field level, I/O device need to support real-time deterministic field bus for control. And we also see sensors or smart sensors are connected via sensor bus for the application like condition monitoring. And for the control level, we can see for AI application, inference with accelerator are new type of edge system. And with the affordable and multi-core CPU, we can see new multifunction edge controller will not only support PLC function, but also virtualization, communication, robot control, or even machine vision. So we see the transformation. The transformation is not only about hardware, but also software. And we can see the transformation also imply good business trends for edge SRP. So here you can see targeting factory and equipment manufacturer market. Our objective of XNavi is to build up a market-driven, solution-focused software. So we will have solution softwares like AI Navi and Vision Navi. They are ready to use and field proven from our suppliers, our co-creation partners, and targeting application, targeting automation users. Our software are designed to be very easy to use. And we also build up growing numbers of application software on top of codices, including motion control, communication module, and data processing capability to empower the Motion Navi solution. So as you can see here, with AI Navi and Tech Navi as the analytic solution on the edge, we can also provide integrated service with WisePass AFS. And for our edge controller with HMI Navi and Motion Navi, with HMI Navy and Motion Navy, we offer the total solution with EtherCAT edge controller together with EtherCAT I/O systems, and with the offer of vision system from IoT vision system team, we can offer Vision Navy SRP solution to the market. And our XNavi, we offer the mainstream technology of automation, including OPC UA, EtherCAT, and GenieCAM. Yeah, with the launch of the HSRP marketing campaign, we got quite good inquiry for software evaluation. So with our Vision Navy online evaluation service, we built up our Vision Navy software on top of our virtual machine in Taipei. So we can help our customers to do the feasibility study online, and then we can, with the direct communication with end customer, we know the requirement and application of our customer more clearly. Then DFSI partner can follow up integration service depending on the business potential. And we also provide evaluation kit to the DFSI partner, so we can help them with hands-on training. So after that, they can also provide training, demo, and verification test on customer side. I think this kind of approach is a good way to work with our DFSI, and we can grow our HSRP business together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ethan. Basically, the XNavi is the most integrated software, which is most specific in the individually domain application. So we can run it individually, and we can integrate together. So we put not only the software, but also we have the hardware with the domain knowledge inside of this area. So the next, I'm gonna invite our panelists, Magic, to share with you software, hardware with partner, how we do that. Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
Magic.
Thank you, Johnny. Okay, in Johnny's first slide, it shows that in 2022, most of our control system will equip AI inference, 20%, right?
20%, yes.
Equip AI inference capabilities. Okay, but actually this topic is bring AI to the edge. It's not a new topic. Since 2016, I believe, at that time, lots of people talk about the bring AI to the edge. But 4 years passed, still just very low rates, really deployed in the field. What a reason. But now today we know it's all about domain. Domain focus, domain knowledge is the key point. But even though that we know about the key reason, the crucial reason, how to make it happen, but it's still lots of gap in between. Because to implement AI means like we need to have data scientists to do a data pre-processing, the AI modeling, we need the domain knowledge, we need to deploy that, we need to do the stress test, we need to do the maintenance. Lots of things in between. It's still a big gap. So as Advantech, what the role we need to play to help to facilitate how the AI process could go faster. So the following 3 slides, I will show you what a major message we can deliver here to support this kind of AI to the edge. First of all, that we talk about the system, okay? If you look back to 1 or 2 years, then you will think about it. AI, most people talk about AI is plug in the GPU card or some accelerators in the server, okay? Or in some commercial stuff, okay? But at the time that we are thinking about, how could we really make it as an edge box? Okay, that means that we put an accelerator in the edge box. Okay, Advantech has this kind of experience to make edge box, edge system, to fit in the environmental requirements. Okay, but to put the accelerator inside the box in the edge is another story. Why I say that? Because we got a case from the Japanese company, medical applications. They want to build in an AR box combined with Intel solution, NVIDIA Jetson, and also FPGA. Each kind of accelerator can support different features in their box, okay, for their ultrasound applications. So that means that there should be someone have knowledge, not just building an x86 box, but you also need to understand how to combine those three things together. That's why we put the edge. You can see we not just put it Intel solution, not just NVIDIA solution, or FPGA, and also the FPGA solutions. Not only this, we also put a software stack inside. Okay, software stack means like if you run the different protocol, run the different applications on the box based on Atom, based on ARM, based on this kind of solutions, you need to have a spatial driver protocol in order to support this. So the hardware is not just hardware for AI applications. You need to put this kind of things in considerations. So after this, we also see another cool, important things. Just 3 weeks ago, when I was in Europe, okay, I had a conversation with a customer. He asked me, Magic, what do you think, what the major difference between traditional automation and AI-based automation? He told me that the major difference is about the AI-based solution means like you need to improve the function continuously. You need to enhance and add in more application on the box. Okay, that's a major difference things. So the topic, bring AI to the edge, the topic behind is even more important, is about cloud support. So we talk about edge, but the topic behind is about cloud management. So thanks for Alan. He has a very good vision about this. So we start in very beginning stage. We have AI framework service. It's super important to do this. Because think about this, bring 0 to 1, we talk about this, POC is much easier. One box, stand alone, do the POC. But when you want to deploy that, more than 1,000, more than 10,000, how do we do that? It's not possible to install every system time by time. But it's not most critical things. The most critical thing is about maintenance. Because when you install all the systems in the field, how do you upgrade this? How do you update this? How do you consider about security issue inside? You need to manage the system in the back end. So it's super important about maintenance. And also one more thing, for the training framework, the reason we put it in cloud, we don't put it in a single box. The key thing is about the training framework, even now, it's still updated all the time. So it's not possible to put it in edge, right? So you need to put it in cloud. If you have experience to port in the software based on your V1 training framework, then you will have very poor and bad experience about AI implementation. But if you think about it, put Euro V3, it's much, much better. Okay, so that means that you need to be continuous, update, improve, and deploy in the field. So that's the reason AFS is a key thing if you want to bring the AI to the edge. So the last that I want to share you that one example. This is a simple case. It's AOI. We also put a demo outside in the booth. Okay, we collect around 1,000 pictures. Okay, we work with our third-party partners, SmartSoft. Okay, we co-create with them. So we build software for the AI inspection. Okay, 1,000 of the pictures, we can do that. We can make it. Okay. But the key thing I want to deliver here is not about that we can make it as an AI-based inspection machine. The good things they do here is that they put AI Navi, this kind of software, much, much easier to use. You may think about this. When I have an inspection machine to check one component, passive component in the field, but someday I want to change another one, how come our partner, our factory person can do this? So the good thing for this software is that their engineer can be trained on enhanced training. After one day, they have the ability to do the deep learning training to change a component by themselves. I think that's a major concept for industrial APP. Okay, the reason we want to do the industrial APP is that they can download through the consultancy, through the training, they can easily to adopt in the field. So AI Navi is not just a software can help you to do this. The major methodology is that we make it simple enough to make everyone, if we want to adopt this, we can do that. I think that's a key message we can deliver about the AI implementation and improvement in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Magic. So the edge solutions play most important role for all of us. So the partner is also, manually the contribution from the edge solution for the partner is the high rate in your company as well. So we do need, we do believe that all the edge solution can help you in 2020. And let's take a cruise together and get the cash together. Thank you.
Thanks again for the exciting panel discussion for our leading technology. And as we know that here there are a lot of supporters, our partners. So in next session, I would like to invite our moderator, Tony, and our partners. First, Paul Poole, Managing Director from Bioenergy, and Takayuki Ozuka-san, Director from Nippon Raid, and Arman Safri, Managing Director from StarTech, and Kevin Wong, CEO from ASAP Solution, to discuss with us about the topic. Thank you. Let's welcome them.
Okay, so hello everyone. This is Tony from Corporate Investment Division. So the topic for this panel is about co-creation. So it's a program we target to accelerate the business growth together with our co-creation partners through leveraging the external and internal resource of Advantech. So today it's our honor to invite 4 of our existing co-creation partners to share with us what they do and how they co-create with Advantech and also their experience about the co-creation program. So if you have anything to complain to us or to Casey, I think it's also a good chance, okay? Okay. Okay, so let me start with some brief introduction about the concept of co-creation. So I think we understand that in order to succeed in the IoT era, a solid partnership and ecosystem is one of the key elements. So we can see that 2 of the biggest players, Tencent and Alibaba, also made their great achievement through establishing their strong ecosystem. So Advantech, we also started to establish our IoT ecosystem through what we call the co-creation program. And we also have identified different co-creation direction within the value chain of industrial IoT. So you can see for SRP co-creation, we are looking for IoT solution providers in specific domain. And we work with them to co-create resellable SRP or industrial apps through our hardware platforms. And for DFSI domain-focused system integrator co-creation, we work with regional system integrators in certain domain. And by leveraging the SRPs co-created by Advantech and our co-creation partners, we believe we can enable our DFSI partners to accelerate their growth through the realization of digitalization in different industries. So as I mentioned, the main purpose of co-creation is we like to accelerate the business growth together with our partners. So at Advantech, we also committed to provide extra resources from the perspective of joint marketing, business development, talent incubation, and also technology support. So I think now you have a basic concept of how we do with our co-creation. So now we'll pass the stage to our co-creation partners to share their experience about how they co-created with Advantech. Okay, so first I would like to invite Mr. Paul, who is the managing director of Bioenergy. And Bioenergy is our SRP co-creation partner from Malaysia. So Mr. Paul, can you share with us how you co-created with Advantech and your experience? Thank you.
Morning, everyone. I'm Paul here. Okay, I'm from Malaysia, Penang, to be exact. Our growth, this is our story. We started since year 2000. Okay. Then after that, we are fully incorporated in 2006, and during 2010, we have come up with our own division of creating systems as well. Previously, we are doing tradings, equipment tradings and spare parts tradings and things like that. Now, on 2017, we went into Industrial 4.0, developing systems for our clients. Okay, this is our key industry. Okay, actually we have three key industries. One is like semicon manufacturing industries. The other one is smart city, and another one is logistic. At the semicon industries, okay, we have developed a few systems, Industrial 4.0 systems, such as our Paramount, where we do parameter monitorings of equipments. Okay, a lot in the industries, of semicon, people are focused on making IoT to active equipment. So we make IoT into passive equipment such as ovens, freezers, conveyors, you see. So later I'll go through that on that system itself. And we have our own Horizon OEE, okay, doing OEE optimization. We have also this RMS system where we actually develop centralized remote recipe management system where, you know, in the production floor, a certain engineer will control a lot of machines, and when there's a change of production, change of material, okay, the recipe is being changed at the centralized control, okay. We also did e-checklists where inside the production, you can still see that people are using paper checklists to check schedules, to check parameters, to check whatever they do on the machines, okay? And we actually make this digitized, totally paperless for our clients, okay? And another new system that we developed is the remote equipment interface. This system that we developed is actually cater for you call that what production? They call it what dark product? Lights off production. Sorry, it's called lights off production, where we remote all the interface of the machines in the production out into a control room. Okay, and we also have smart city where we actually do smart metering system, for a long time, 6 to 7 years, we have developed this system where in Malaysia, property developers of commercial buildings, they are allowed to sell energy to the tenants. Previous system, they do it manually, whereby a meter reader will go to site and read all the energy and then start the billing, okay? We do this, we centralize this whole thing, we make it auto, okay? We did a hybrid system as well, whereby it can be done in prepaid and postpaid billing, okay? We also have a parking guidance system, okay? And also e-service. Okay, e-service is actually how, you know, if you come from a service line, okay, where you have service teams that goes out to do some maintenance work, repair work for your clients, okay. Normally what we do is the service people will, you know, they will do reports, handwritten reports coming back. We digitize that as well, okay. And logistic. At logistic, we are actually handling lithium ions, this forklifts. Okay. Now, actually, what we did, we co-create together with. We started to co-create with Advantech, I think since mid of this year. Okay. As you can see at this architecture, okay, below are the edge asset, okay. So we use the wise paths. You can actually, in future, now we are actually bringing up all our, some of our softwares into the wise paths and our cloud, okay. Now, going back to the product as well. Okay, this is what we have developed. This unit itself is actually a touch screen. What we are using is from Advantech. Okay, we make this oven monitoring system. Okay, which is if any of you are from semicon industries, if you are, you will be very familiar with SecJam. Okay, the SecJam protocol. Okay, it's a common protocol. Communication protocol within machines to machines. Okay, we did this. Okay, whereby you can actually replace any common what do you call that? Chart recorders, temperature recorders, chart recorders. You can actually replace that with this. Okay, which is smarter. Okay, it can do recipe management as well. Okay, and the system itself, you can also add in some mistake proving mechanism, some poka-yoke inside. Okay, and at the smart metering solution, okay, just now I was saying that you can have a prepaid, a hybrid energy allocation. That means you can have a mixture of selling energy by prepaid or postpaid. Okay. Without any physical, you know, in previously, if you're talking about postpaid, prepaid system in the market, you use card to tap on the meters. You top up in one of the centers, or you go to the utility company. You get a card, you top it up with a card. Okay. Now we don't need that anymore. Okay. What we do now, everything goes to cloud. Okay, our demo is actually outside. Okay, you can have a look later. Okay, and come again at another of our product. This is our new product, the e-checklist and e-service. Okay, inside this, it is app-based. Okay, it can be used in iOS or Android, okay? And this system will be one of the SRP in Advantech, okay? The system have a customizable checklist. You can have a job management, okay? Appointment scheduler, okay? And you can also have some performance analytic, okay, of the KPI of your service team, okay, GPS tracking, and also time tracking, okay. Now, I want to go a little bit into this. After we have, since middle of this year, I've been kept very busy together with Advantech team, okay. We have been participating in Malaysia on one of the event of FMM, okay, where our government is actually encouraging a lot of Industrial 4.0 exhibitions and things like that. We actively participate together with the Advantech team, okay. And not only that, okay, we also visited, we are leveraging Advantech's network as well. We are international network as well, where we visited Philippines and Myanmar. In Myanmar, we actually did a POC for them for smart metering systems. We went to Philippines to see their semicons client as well. Okay. So from here, okay, for the past 6 months, this is what we have been doing on our marketing. And I'm looking forward to work together with Advantech to even expand more into the outer region, because previously I'm only focusing on Malaysia, okay? But being a partner to a co-creation partner to Advantech gives me the opportunity to actually grow my business out from Malaysia, okay? I'm looking forward into Thailand, Vietnam, and also Taiwan. Okay. From here, I would like to share my 5S, okay? My overall experience with Advantech so far for the past 6 months, okay? I would say that through this partnership, we have shared networks, okay? We have shared technical know-how, okay? And very, very importantly, is speed to market, okay? You know, I mean, a lot of us are maybe SIs here, okay? There's a lot of products that we still need to develop, but if we have like SIs over here that we are able to use them and go to market, it will be even faster, okay? Because technology changes very fast, so we need to be fast, okay? And then we have shared resources with Advantech team in Malaysia, and we have also very strong support from them, okay? So time is running out, so thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pua, for the great sharing about his SRP co-creation experience with Advantech. So I think bioenergy is a very good example for our SRP co-creation, as we started to prototype their SRPs, and we also will help them to list their SRPs on our marketplace, so that we can also go to global market together with them. So I think Mr. Paul will be more and more busy in the future. So you're gonna be prepared for that, okay? So next we would like to invite Mr. Ozuka-san, who is the director from the IoT division from Nippon Red. And Nippon Red was one of our earliest DFSI co-creation partners from Japan. And so I think his experience of working with Advantech has been the longest. And I think also that's why that's the main reason for that he is having so many slides in his presentation. Okay, so we need to catch up the time. Okay, so Mr. Ozuka-san, so please let us know more about your company and what you do with Advantech. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Takayuki Otsuka from Nippon Red. Today, I'd like to share our experience how we have changed our business model by co-creating with Advantech. Before I start, let me introduce who we are. Nippon Red is a system integrator who has 300 employees and 48 years of experience in developing enterprise application for customers. And we started our IoT business 3 years ago. And in the first year, we got actually no revenue with a few POC projects. But last year, we got into capital alliance with Advantech. And since then, our IoT business started its growth. And we have done over 60 IoT systems in production in 2 years. And we are one of the active VIP member. Our logo is shown in the iFactory area. So I'd like to share our experience before and after co-creating with Advantech. Let's start with before. This slide shows our first IoT project, that connecting tablets on fire trucks with a cloud-based management system. Looks like IoT, but tablets on fire trucks needs to be specially tuned for fire trucks. For example, OS has to boot 5 seconds after engine start, or management system must be secure for confidential communication. For those customization for very important client made our product very difficult to use in other area. This is our conventional, traditional SI business for us. Looks like IoT, but it was a one-time system integration. And our challenge shifted to provide solution package for more general purpose. We have developed our original data collector and gateway devices, and also dashboard solution. But hardest part is to build up open interface for our data collector. And our limited engineering resource gives our data collector very limited data source. And the limited data source gives our dashboard very limited use case. So our challenge to provide end-to-end solution package ended up in failure. We tried to change our business model from one-time system integration to recurring service model, but we failed because we have tried by ourselves. And at that timing, we met with Advantech. In 2017, we have announced partnership with Advantech. And in the next year, we got into Capital Alliance. And Advantech's products, wide range of I/O modules, web access, and WisePass, exactly the component we needed to provide end-to-end solution, and which we failed to develop by ourselves. I believe Advantech needed us to integrate their product, so that the combination of the two lead us this partnership announcement. Let me skip this slide. And last September, we have released a new dashboard solution called Connecti Express. Connecti Express is a ready-made dashboard solution we have developed based on over 50 SI projects. We are providing this service on WisePass and planning to register as SRP in the near future. And this dashboard consolidates the machine and the production monitor, and also providing MES types of functions. And ConnectEX also supports the collaboration with third-party products, like, for example, collecting data from ERP or paperless solution. And also provide analytics with AI platform like AFS on WisePass. This is the difference architecture using Connecti Express and WisePass, but I don't have to go into detail, so please ask me at the showcase later. Actually, we started to develop Connecti Express in June and have released in September. So how we have launched B2B SaaS in 3 months. We developed on WisePath. The open source based managed service enable our engineer to learn the functions very quickly. And also the integration with the edge software let us focus on to develop our dashboard. That's why we could make the dashboard and release the product in 3 months. This is my last slide. I think the co-creation with Advantech enable our business transformation in a way we couldn't do by ourselves. So I'm looking forward more co-creation with Advantech and the other partners. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Suka-san, for your great sharing. So we can see that Nippon Ray is also a great example for our DFSI co-creation. We work with Nippon Ray together to help them transform from a more traditional project-based system integrator to more cloud-based IoT solution provider. And we also help them to shorten their project delivery time from maybe like a year to like a 3 months. So I think we also want to thank for Nippon Ray's support to work with us in Japanese market for the iFactory sectors. Because without our DFSI partners, it's not also possible for Advantech to successfully landing our industrial app and also SRPs. Okay. So next, I would like to introduce Mr. Arman. Okay, so Mr. Arman is the managing director from StarTech. And StarTech has been the channel partner for Advantech for more than 15 years in GCC region. And they have also transformed from phase 1 hardware business to phase 2 solution business together with Advantech. And they also have the commitment to establish a dedicated team to support local DFSI partners on WisePath and SRPs. So now we also plan to inject more resource to help them expand the WisePath.Sense team to provide better support for the Middle East region on WisePath and SRPs. Okay, so Mr. Arman, so could you share with us your experience and your story? Thank you.
Sure. Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. It's 12:15 now. So I selected a picture here that shows more desert because everybody thinks about GCC and UAE. They think about the shiny picture, but honestly, we have some area like this that is the industrial area, and people really develop some solutions locally. Anyway, for the people that who were on the mind sharing last night, don't be worried. Number of employees is the same 30. I didn't fire half of them last night, so practically another 15 is working on C3 automation and 2-3 remote offices. Anyway, we have been acting to 2 companies, StarTech as the industrial ICT main partner of Advantech, most of the turnover by Advantech, and another company, C3 Automation, as a system integrator, mainly working with Schneider. So why Schneider? Practically, I am working around 30 years. I should say, last night I was thinking it was 28 years, I shouldn't lie. So 14 years, practically was actively in Iran, and another 14, 15 years from 2002 in GCC. So practically, these services that a company should give you are a little bit different than a normal trading company or product selling. Always I believed on delivering some projects every year to learn by hands-on experience. And it always helped us to be closer to the customer. So this is the organization chart that we have, that practically we have sales office and part of the company. And one area that now we dedicated to WisePath Sense, that it was the solution part of my company, C3 Automation, that last year I integrated. So again, I hired in C3. It means that that capacity was there, but here I moved the people that they have few years experience working with Schneider. And with Schneider, we had this experience to create a network of system integrators. So based on my experience in Iran, I have two companies. One of that is exclusive partner of Andres Hauser for instrumentation. We do projects from A to Z on instrumentation, like tank gauging. We have another company also that, especially because of embargo, that has some positive effect, always is not negative. So we become like an EPC. We do big project in oil and gas. And why it's possible, I can tell you all is because of Advantech and Casey. That is my role model, honestly, in my life. Of course, we are too far. It's too high, I'm too low. But the idea is that I was working in a consulting company, and after that, in a factory, I was trying to develop solutions. I was assembly programmer. And when I found Advantech, I understood that by system integration, how much job we can do. And now I am happy that after many years, Advantech is equipped by software. So how it helps us? We were working with Schneider, ABB, Yokogawa. What they had that Advantech didn't have. They had function block. They had ready function block. And they were not letting this be open. Whenever the project was big, they were going directly to the market. But now we are giving openly to our system integrators. And now we can go easier to market. So the vision and the mission of the company practically is industrial IoT and computing platform to create as a vision that we have quality of life in GCC. So when I was telling quality of life in GCC 18 years ago, my staff was really thinking I'm mad. But now you see that we are really affecting the quality of life by smart cities. But this data-driven concept, everybody can have a better, easier life. And with the example that Casey mentioned about iPhone, we see this, that when the hardware and software and app come together, so many of obstacles and interfaces are eliminated. So this is easier life. This can go to industry also. So we selected this area of smart city, although I put digital factories part of that, or life monitoring system. All this is approach that we have in GCC. We don't have GCC too much, honestly, factory automation because things are coming ready. But we have everything that we can call it about a smart city there. Different application, different type of products we can use. Honestly, I know that you know it better than me. But this is two projects that we helped our customers, Honeywell for building automation. We helped them for their gathering center with the web access to use it. So it's possible to sell to Honeywell also. So we did this project ourselves, part of the projects that we learned based on hands-on experience. That I said, and this is another one. This is one of the companies that we have the candidate to make them DFSI, Thermia, that they are working on the boiler, and the name of the company is clear on the thermal management, more of course cooling and heating. This is about a project that is on ENOC, Emirates National Oil Company, and we help them easily with the products of Advantech and with this IoT concept to make the project that was really taking too much time. For me also was interesting because we did the project, the software part for them. I was not expecting that we can finish the project less than 2 months. And we have honestly only 2 engineers, that one of them was dedicated. So that delivery or time to market is real. So what is the co-creation key actions that we have to think about it? That our job is like vice value reseller and competence center. What we should do? We should help then, all type of SI, like what we talked about Nippon Rat, how much problem they had. I know it because I have system integrator company, I have done the job. People will move, and then it's very difficult to keep the knowledge in the company. But with this approach, you can easily make a system integrator, a package builder, repeating the same success, and practically less dependent on the human resources that nowadays with the function block that you have, easier. You can find another person very fast by training tools that we have on Knowledge Center of Advantech. They can manage the job and they can even be replaced. So our plan is that we want to invite system integrator to Vice Pass plan, and we need to, when we have already done set up a demo kit and demo room for conducting advanced training. This is something that we hope Advantech with the JV that we want to have together help us, that we can have a training, because training is the key. People should believe it, but how they can believe, we should help them to do POC for their projects, proof of concept, and if they see it works, then they will come and do it. And it's especially good for our market, because in GCC is a transactional environment, means that people come and go. You cannot find resources to stay long term. So this will be very helpful for them, because you don't find engineers, even if they generate from scratch, maybe 5 years later they are in Canada, Australia, or they return to their country. But if they can do this, then the knowledge will stay. So we can expect more traditional system integrator to be DFSI and more knowledge-oriented approach in the market. This will help the GP of the country, means that GDP of the country, and to the growth. And I believe this is exactly in the direction of enhancing the life by empowering the local people to do their job. So a strong plan to absorb more system integrators and channel to market, long-term strategic plan for the region in semi-ready solutions, empowering the DFSI phase 2 business in GCC region. For IoT solution, we have a strong platform, WisePass. These are the key benefits that now with Advantech we can go to the market. And this is very important. Never we were able to be early in projects, because never we had a total solution. Never end user was taking us serious easily. Now end user will take us serious, because we are able to go with a semi-ready platform, and even with doing a POC, we are able to spec in to the projects. So this is something that opened the door for us, and this will make our DFSI also more hopeful to the future. We don't do something, we don't generate something that everybody can go in. We can spec in. And then, as we saw in the case of Malaysia, I think that we can create a co-creation system together, ecosystem that if they do something in Oman, they can sell it in Saudi, they can sell it in UAE. So this is very promising in our market, and I should say really thank you to Advantech to create such a platform and help us really to go to the next phase of providing solution to the market. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Arman, for your sharing. I think the way we co-create with StarTech is somehow kind of different from the traditional SRP and DFSI co-creation, because what we co-create with them is the DLP.sense, the organization within their company. Because we understand that in order to duplicate and be successful for the solution business, direct local support is very important. And I don't think Advantech we can do it by ourselves. So establishing the WisePass.sense in different regions is quite important for us. So, and I think StarTech is also a very successful case for turning from a hardware channel partner to a more value-added reseller for a solution business. So I think we also would like to encourage different countries. If you have a good channel partner that would like to transform to solution business, we can also discuss about it in the future. Okay. So last but not least, we would like to invite Kelvin, who is the founder and CEO of ISAP Solution. And ISAP Solution, their core capabilities, their video-related solution, and also their software integration capabilities. And you can see their AI facial recognition solution in a booth outside. You can try it later. And I know that ISAP also has had many successful projects landing in South Asia Pacific region already. So their experience in providing foreign support and project is very mature. And ISAP just joined our co-creation ecosystem in this October. So Kelvin, you can share with us more about your company and why you decide to work with Advantech.
Okay.
Thanks.
Actually, I was from Advantech many years ago. Report to KC. Okay, so thank you, Tony, for the opportunity, and my pleasure to be here to share with you what ISAP does and what we do with video and AI technology. What does ISAP stand for? We stand for Integrated Security Application Platform. So as you can see, we focus on application, we focus on platform services. Our ultimate desire, obviously, is to move into innovative solution application services. This is basically what we plan to do. So I'll share with you on our strategy. First of all, just to share with you what we have done in the past 8 years. We started in 2011. We are an organization with 35 people. 70% of our team members are actually software engineer and tech supports. Our domain focus is actually in smart security, okay? In 2013, although that we are based in Taipei, Taiwan, but our primary market is actually in Southeast Asia, as Tony just shared with you. I will share with you a lot more about the projects that we have done in Southeast Asia. In 2017, we started develop our own facial recognition engine and moving on to application. And later on, we also move into human detection because we see human detection and facial recognition as the key AI technology required for smart security. Okay, 2020, our plan is to move into smart security as a service. Because of the past 8 years, we have done a lot of projects, so we know pretty well what the market needs from a security perspective. And we believe that it is a good timing, especially with our co-creation partnership with Advantech. It is the right timing for us to offer services in the cloud. Okay, so we position ourselves as an integrated, interconnected management platform for smart buildings. And Casey also encouraged me that we should eventually focus on smart building, and I totally agree with him. The way we look at buildings, we look at buildings from different forms. You're talking about commercial buildings, communities as a residentials, smart retails, factories, hospitals, and obviously public utilities. Okay, what we do is, although that our core is in the video, we have very strong integration capability to integrate any type of data. And we also have the ability to integrate other third-party video analytics. But the key is how to build applications to resolve the problems from the end user sides. So basically, that's what we do. Okay, so we actually we focus on security, but we aim to focus, increase our coverage not only in security but also for facility management and also for preventive maintenance as well. Just to share with you some of our track records. Actually, we are the preferred facial recognition application provider for Far Eastern Telecom, which is one of the leading telecom operators in Taiwan. Actually, we just got an order. It's not a big order, but it's an order from Far Eastern. They request to set up the facial recognition for access control for the general manager office. So this is something that, you can see, I'm sharing this, is that, facial recognition is actually becoming very mature, but the key, again, is the application side. Okay, we're also doing facial recognition for attendance taking and contractor management for one of the leading construction company in Taiwan called Continental Engineering. Actually, what they are doing is they have 50 construction sites concurrently that they want to manage from their HQ to know whether the contractors are arriving in time, how many people are in there. So in terms of emergency evacuation, they also know how many people is actually in the construction sites. We obviously, some of our major projects in Singapore include Capital Mall and also Asia Mall. And for Capital Mall, actually we manage, our command center actually manage 8 different Capital Malls. So instead of having a mini command center in each mall, we are actually setting up a centralized command center with our local partner, Certus Cisco, managed by Certus Cisco. So basically, it only requires one command center to manage 8 different malls, managing more than 2,000 cameras, and they can dispatch the guards whenever it's needed, instead of having the guards or instead of having command center in each location. We are also doing, right now, actually we just complete the facial recognition management system for Suntec City, which is managing 5 commercial towers. It's actually one of the landmark commercial buildings in Singapore, and actually as a result of this project, we now have a lot more commercial buildings. And last Friday, I just got a call from Tencent, the parent company of WeChat. They want to directly engage us as their partner for face tracking systems, because we actually have our face tracking systems demonstrated in their HQ for close to 6 months. And the clients that go to Tencent HQ was very impressed on the face tracking systems. So now actually there are a lot of projects that they want to work directly with us. Okay, so what we do, in addition to facial recognition, the whole idea is setting up a smart security command center. We are moving beyond the traditional command center where you see a lot of monitors doing live monitoring only. But from our perspective, a command center should be doing incidents management, doing exception management. So we actually set up the command center with our own video capability, with our own AI technology and third-party AI technology as well. The aim, the objective is to identify incidents and proactively handle the incidents real time. And at the same time, we will analyze those incidents in order for the end users to know, for example, if they're managing 50 buildings, where are the buildings that have the most risky incidents that is happening, or who are the people, the blacklist people that are attending there or showing up in their buildings, okay? So basically, this is what we do from a command center perspective. For facial recognition, we focus on indoor applications. So starting from attendance taking, visitor management, VIP and blacklist alerts. Obviously, we can work with access control systems for door access by facial recognitions. Because nowadays, you can easily, I can just borrow an access control card from one of my good friends and I can just walk into Casey's office, right? So now, in addition to the access control card, I need my face to be verified before I can go into any specific area. Face tracking system, which I just mentioned. Actually, the way we use face tracking system is that for visitor management, we are doing this by facial recognition. So obviously, as the visitors walk into the premise, not only that your face will be verified and you can get in and out, but we are also tracking whether the visitors are going to areas where they're not authorized to go. Okay, so basically, these are the typical applications that we are doing with facial recognition. Okay, let me share with you what we are doing. Actually, we've been working very closely with Advantech for close to 60 days, okay? We are doing a lot of things with both from a command center perspective for retail, for hospital, and also we are looking at smart factory and for industrial park as well. So we're actually talking to different stakeholders to identify opportunities where we can build HSRP products. So this is what we are doing for retail, for example. We're doing revisitor or repeat customer recognition. We're doing visitor management systems, attendance takings. So all of these SRP products you can now purchase from WisePass Marketplace also. Okay, and for smart industrial park and public utility, we're actually working with Chingpo's team to create, especially for industrial parks and public utilities, you have a lot of remote sites. Now, with remote sites, most of the remote sites, you cannot afford to have so many security guards. So that's why unmanned security becomes important. And the fact that we are setting up a command center and we're using facial recognition, we're using human detection in order to help the owner of the facilities to have proper and effective remote management. We are also looking at various application as a service on the WISE-PaaS cloud. Actually, I was having a coffee break with my Malaysia partner, who is actually one of the leading cloud service provider in Malaysia. So he was very excited that he will be working closely with us, because he actually has KFC 900 stores in Malaysia, 2,500 convenience stores in 7-Eleven, and also he has 1,500 branches of banks for CIMB in Malaysia. Okay, so it's going to be a very exciting 2020 for us. Okay, just to wrap up, we are actually doing a lot of things. As I mentioned, we are building SRP products. We are also working closely with Advantech for vertical solution offerings in the following verticals. And obviously, it's a good opportunity for us to talk to and meet with you guys for us to explore how we can work together. Okay, advantages, obviously, the ecosystem partnership with Advantech is going to empower ISAP in many ways. And we definitely appreciate the opportunities to work closely, and obviously we want to contribute to Advantech by bringing the right value-added services as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kelvin. So just one quick question. So do you think we can install a intelligent KC tracking system in our building next week? I'm sure that everyone will. Okay. So thanks for all the panelists. So I think after listening to all the sharing from our co-creation partners, I think many of you may be excited to know like what's the process for doing our co-creation program. So here are the process for our co-creation. So first we will have the co-creation concept initiation, which will discuss the co-creation direction, the focus sectors, etc., etc. And after the concept is decided, we will jump into a concrete business plan development, which will identify the key actions from each other. We have the organization chart design. We have a future vision and plan and visions all stated in the business plan development. And then we'll sign a co-creation agreement. Then we'll move on to the technical integration, solution development, and then we'll start to do the business together. Okay. So, and we understand that in order to make the co-creation very successful, how to efficiently connect all the resources for our co-creation partner is very important. So we also plan to establish a dedicated partner success co-creation management team, which will be responsible for connect all the internal and external resources from Advantech to all of our co-creation partners. Okay. So this is our last page. So we can show all of our existing co-creation partners from different sectors on the page. And there's one thing I would like to emphasize is that if you join our ecosystem, it's not just Advantech you are working with. It's the whole ecosystem partners you can work with. So if you are interested in any of the SRP solutions shared from our co-creation partners or panelists, or you are interested to meet any of the partners on the page, you can also let us know or talk to them directly. Okay. So that'll be our panel for today. So thank you very much for listening, and thank you for all the panelists. Thank you.
Thank you again for all your sharing, paving the way to all of us. Now, also like to thank you for the partners online for your participation. Thank you, and bye-bye.
And the panel in the morning are finished, and there are also several tracks in the afternoon.
Advantech executives will discuss how the industrial IoT ecosystem and the latest technologies, AI, IoT, 5G, and cloud platforms are driving the digital transformation. Register now.
The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. In the past, our focus was on automation and technological advancement of products. In the future, we'll focus on intelligent software platforms to enable partners' domain-focused solutions. Through Advantech's WisePass IoT platform, partners can utilize a wide range of intelligent and data-driven applications, develop hardware and software integrated solutions, and deliver standardized and replicable IoT solution-ready packages. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech co-creation business model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible. Advantech, co-creating the future of the IoT world.
Unlock your digital transformation with industrial IoT. Advantech executives will